Hey, everybody.
I'm waiting.
Me too.
I'm doing like everybody else.
That's right. We're going to wait for some people to come on in the room. Tag Kelly. Make sure you tag Monica. You see her?
Yeah.
Okay, you do it from my phone?
No. Hey, Craig. My phone need to be plugged in. Is that how they seeing us?
Yeah, because we sideways.
So they seeing us sideways?
I guess so. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they seeing us
They
sideways.
seeing us this.
Yep, sideways. Cause it's upside down. That's why.
There we go.
Are we right side up or we still sideways?
We still sideways.
Hey, well let's try it this way. There you go. We should be better now. Better
There
now,
we go.
right? Well, there you go. That's better. Hey, Leo. Leon, I'm sorry. Hey, Jackie. You gonna watch us on the phone or you gonna talk?
Oh, we always wait for some people to come on up in here. What's going on, everybody? Oh, let me turn my phone down. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Tyree. Welcome to the late night edition with the Kings. And as you can see, we are wearing our crowns tonight. Yes. How do we look?
And we have a whole bunch of crowns behind us. Hey, Wesley.
Yes, we look amazing. I look amazing. I went and combed my beard and stuff. I done had me some coffee, and so I'm up live and kicking. Surely is. Surely is. Who else in hip hop I can't see?
Tyree was, well, two people. William Robinson.
William. What's going on, William Robinson? Good evening. Oh, and hey, Leon. How you doing? And hey, Vincent.
Vincenzo.
Oh, Vincenzo. I like that name. It's very unique. Yes. So, welcome to the late night edition. We are going to be talking about a couple of things tonight, but before we proceed, please remember to like and follow us here on Facebook. Also, remember we're on several different platforms. We're on Instagram at McRae Kingz, and we're also on Twitter at McRae Kingz as well. And you can also look at us on YouTube at TheMcRaeKingzCorner. So make sure that you take advantage and just um, just view us on those different platforms, and also on YouTube. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We need your support. Pretty soon we'll be moving over to another social platform that will be Periscope very, very soon. It's in the works. It's a lot of technical stuff, guys. So it's just taking us time to get things together because we're only a two-man machine, just him and I. And so I handle the technical side of everything. And so it's a process. And that, I'm learning all the different technical stuff about it and everything. So with that being said, let's start our grown folks talk. What we going to talk about tonight, Papa?
You said we talking about a whole lot of stuff.
Yes. Well, first of all, we're going to talk about, well, today is day 29 of the government shutdown. And you know, I know that I bring it up every time we go live, but guys, please just say a prayer for those people that are going through right now, having to work, some having to work without pay. I couldn't imagine. I just really couldn't imagine, Papa. Could you imagine working, getting up and going to work every morning, and then
No, but I'm
to
tired
no
of talking
paycheck?
about it because it's depressing.
Yeah, well, it's depressing, but it's something that's going on in the country, and it's something that that possibly one of our viewers may be going through. That's the only reason why I want to
Actually, a
talk
couple of
about
our viewers are going through it
it. Yeah,
because my friends in D.C.
yeah.
But that's why we're not going to talk about that. We're going to make y'all laugh.
Well, we're gonna make people laugh, and we're gonna make people. We're gonna say some
Cry.
things that are serious, and you know, I want to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna have grown folks talk tonight. Papa, don't give me problems. Why you do that? Why you can't? Why you can't give me some damn support when I'm trying to talk about something?
I do.
No, you're not. You always say, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That is not cute. That is not TNG slush.
I said it's depressing.
Yeah, I know it's depressing, but this is what we do. This is what we do.
I know.
You gonna be difficult?
No.
You know what? Uh, Listen, Jaquan.
I'm about to get beat up on
Jaquan.
camera, y'all.
Jaquan.
No, it's not Jaquan.
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes,
not.
sir.
It's
Jaquan
not.
is here. He's here. He's present.
He's not.
present. And you know what? I want him to leave the damn room. Could you please? Everybody know you
He's
look
really
cute. You
not
know what? You
here.
look cute tonight. You look really cute. You really do. You look cute. Jaquan with his little conceited ass. Please get the hell out of get the hell off my goddamn live. Don't start no damn trouble. Now shit. You got me up here cussing and shit.
You cursing because you want to curse.
No, cause you about to make me beat you in the face.
Then Jaquan really woke up.
Yeah, I'm about to beat you right in the face. Yes. But anyway, moving right along. Wendy Williams. Now y'all know Wendy Williams is my girl. Joseph, he really don't watch Wendy Williams, but Wendy Williams is my girl. I'm trying to listen. I am really going through it. I'm having
Hell,
Wendy
come on.
Williams withdrawals right now. I am. I'm going through it with Miss Wendy. I don't know what's going on with her. Miss Wendy, if you should happen to watch this live, I don't know what you're going through, honey, but you need to get it together, girl. You need to get it together. Yes, you really, really need to get it together because this little shenanigans that you got going on at your show with this panel and they doing hot topics and it's not the same. It's not the same, Wendy Williams. Already told you. I already feel slighted because every time I go and apply for tickets, I can't get none.
You want to have them come on? We might give one away, so stay on the live.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because you see, we got a whole bunch.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of hats. Yep, a whole bunch of crowns. Yep. But we only got one red
Niche.
one. Wait, is that my cousin Niche? What's going on, Niche? I ain't seen you in so long. You know, I posted a picture of your father the other day. I sure did. I posted a picture of him and my dad and Ricky and Terrence and Rodney. Yeah.
Should we give away a hat tonight?
I don't know.
Well, you got to stay on the live.
Yeah, you gotta stay on the live. You want a hat? You gotta stay on
Uncle
the live.
Mo want a hat, Niche want a hat. So I think we should do a giveaway later.
Okay. Yeah, well, we gotta think of.
Oh, Uncle Mo said he'll buy one.
Oh, really? Okay. That sounds cute. Yeah, so
Wait a minute. What happened to the other red ones?
we only had one red one.
No, we didn't.
Yes, sir.
We had two.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Did not.
I can show you lives where we both had on the red one.
Well, I don't know where the hell it is, Joseph. You asked me about a damn hat.
Who made Niche, me or Trebell? Because I have a feeling that message is for me.
What?
Where's my dinner?
Oh, Nishi made some pork chops tonight. They were the bomb. They were so good. Oh my God, they were
Oven
so
fried.
good. Yes, Yes, we're trying to eat a little bit more healthier these days. I myself am really, really trying to eat a little bit more healthy. Drink a little bit more water and stuff like that. Because I'm not getting no younger. When you turn 30, you know, 30 years old.
Well,
You
you a
know,
little late on the water, bro.
who?
Yeah.
I drink some my water. I
You
don't know what you're
said you
talking
trying to
about.
drink a little bit more water because when you turn 30, you a little late. 30
I am 30 years old
plus.
in my head.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll stay on the also, but we'll purchase one. Okay.
Thank you so much, Uncle Mo. We appreciate you. I was talking about the government shutdown, but Joseph, you know him. He always causing trouble. Like vote green,
You vote green.
and he don't want to talk about it because he said it's depressing. So
No,
we can't
because
talk
we have
about.
talked about it for 2 days straight. And sometimes people need an escape from reality.
Yes, but we have to acknowledge it, Papa. That's all I'm saying. Let's acknowledge the fact that people are going through this and how it's affecting them. People are not able to pay their rent. People are not able to make their car payments. They're not able to feed their families. They're not even able to feed their dogs. Okay, for Christ's sake, could you? I couldn't imagine. I could have, child. Let me tell you something. If I was working for the government and I didn't get my check, I would be at the White House, okay? In the front gate, saying, Donald Trump, with my check. Give me a check. Give me my money. I want my money. Run me my money. Run me my coins. That's where I would be. Oh, child, I'd be there, beat him in the face. Oh, I better not say that, child. Because the Secret Service might be at my door. What's that Uncle Mo say?
He just got home and that orange bitch can go straight to hell.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. Yes, I agree with you. Lord have mercy. I'm just praying that our country just makes it through this tragic. It's just a travesty, a travesty. I just can't wait for them to impeach him. It's a travesty. It's just it's a hotghettomess.com. It really is. I'm telling you. But anyway, let's talk about some stuff tonight. What we gonna talk about, Papa?
Well, you started talking about Wendy and then went off on.
Well, Miss Wendy Williams, I'm just really not feeling the whole Wendy Williams experience. It's to me, it's not really Wendy Williams, and I'm just really upset about it because I look forward to Hot Topics with Wendy, not with a panel, but with Wendy. But this whole fiasco with her husband um, having a baby by somebody else and all this other stuff. Oh, and in the news today, her husband had a meeting. Word on the street, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, but word on the street is her husband had a meeting with the whole Wendy Williams staff on Friday, and told them that he's gonna find out who's been leaking information, and when he find out, shame on him. So whatever that means, I don't know, but I know that there's a lot of people on the staff that really don't care for him because they say he's a big bully.
First of all, I don't believe Wendy's little stories. I believe that she is getting divorced. I believe she's just staying out of the limelight because she don't want to tell her business. She don't want to put her business out there like she puts everybody else's business out there. Which I feel if she got back on TV and just told the truth and told people, they would be supportive of her. But she wants to hide it. He probably broke her shoulder blade and she don't want to tell nobody because she talk about everybody.
Oh, you think he beat her?
Yeah, he beat her.
Mm-mm.
He probably beat her and she talk about everybody. So for her to now become the people she talked about, she feels stupid.
I hope that's
and
not
she's
true.
going to lose a lot of people because of what she's doing instead of just being real with it. And I'm sure she is experiencing health problems because stress is a motherfucker. And stress will kill you. And she's stressed out because she don't want people to know.
Well, they're saying that she might be, relapsed. She might have relapsed.
Wait a minute. Can't say too much because she might send us a cease and assist.
Oh.
Katisha, how you doing? Hey, Lala, what part of Jersey you in? We in Jersey too. Hey, Monique.
Hey, Monique.
Beat her like Harpo. Exactly. He probably beat her like Harpo.
Y'all think so?
Well, allegedly, Wendy been beat for years. This woman been with him for years. I believe it, and I believe she don't want to tell nobody her business, and she's staying away for that reason. And when she comes back, she's gonna say she's divorced. She don't want to talk about it, and that's where he from, Patterson.
Oh, you from Patterson? Yes, represent.
Thanks,
I'm from
Monique.
the east side. East 39th Street.
Well, yeah. But, in other news, there's other things going on that need to be addressed.
As far as what, Wendy?
She says she know Monica.
Oh, you know my cousin Monica. Okay. But you said, some other stuff that need to be addressed?
That's what that.
Okay, you from 12th. Girl. Yes, I know 12th Ave very well. That's my old stomping grounds.
So, did any of y'all watch Aliana? I think that's how you say her name.
Yeah, Ayala.
From last week. Not the one that came on tonight. The one from last week with Duchess and Reality Star.
Oh, yes. That was a good show. What's that girl's name from Love and Hip Hop? She decided
Anita,
not to come back.
I think?
Yeah. Benzino's wife. The one the girl that married her. Miss Singh that married Benzino. Her. She's a hot ghettomess.com.
Okay, Uncle Mo. That's fine. So, what I was going to say about that is, just us doing this right here, I can see how being on TV and getting negative responses back from people on like your Instagram or your Twitter or your Facebook would create a situation. Because I don't know if y'all saw the other night when a fiasco happened on our live, and it was a mess. And unfortunately, I don't have a mouth that could sit here and just watch things scroll up that just aren't correct. But everybody that watches us knows us. We're not ratchet. We don't do ratchetness. We'll get a little carried away sometimes and curse and laugh and it's all in fun. But totally ratchet, we don't do.
No, absolutely not.
And the other night, it went real left. You won't even find the live unless
because I deleted it.
One of the people in the process was taping it, and then the live is still out there. But we deleted the live because watching Duchess on that versus watching Duchess on hey Derek, watching Duchess on Black Ink, that was a totally different person on our young.
Yeah.
That was who she really was.
Yeah.
And I taped for a reality show one time, and the person that was making the reality show, she wanted to do a reality show
nephew
about
Donna.
Her wife and them getting married and what their life will go through. They taped the first episode and they didn't like it. They told her that it was boring, she needed to redo it. So one of the writers, yes, they're all writers for reality shows. So reality shows are not as reality as you want them to be. She added me to the group of the reality show because she said that she knew me, she knew my personality, and she said, well, if you need spice, he's going to spice up your show. So, of course, I tape with them. The producers come back and tell her, this is how the show is going to be. He's definitely in it. It's you and him, and y'all make it happen. Well, the person got upset because that's not how she wanted her reality show, but they wanted me with my smart mouth and my arrogance and everything I gave to the show. So what I'm saying is, people see you and they want to upset your life. They want to be mad about it. They want to be, because they're miserable or they have nothing better to do with their lives, or they want to bully you. And the other night when that happened on our live and I went in, I just went completely crazy. I went in. I went bonkers.
Yeah.
I just went in.
I had to calm him down after we we signed off. I had to calm him
But
down.
do you think about Jess and Country Wayne? He cheated on his wife with her.
With Duchess?
Jess and Country Wayne. That's Love and I don't do Love and Hip Hop. He do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't even remember that. I'm sorry. I don't even remember that. I'm sorry. I'm not really like I haven't really been watching Love and Hip Hop. It's just season has just been really really boring this season. I really been trying like
Now, if
stepping
you
away
ask
from
me
all
about
that.
the Atlanta Housewives, I do that. I really don't do reality show as much as I used to. Because like I said, when they wanted to put me on one and I realized that everything was scripted, I kind of lost interest in it. I mean, not that I really thought it was reality to begin with. But when, they give me a script and say, that's not Love and Hip Hop. They are comedians. Oh. Oh! I know who you talking about. My bad. I know who you talking about. I just caught the tailwind of that the other day because I saw something with Country Wayne going off about how people are not going to force him to stay with his wife. And then I saw one with just saying that she's not a home wrecker and the home had to be falling apart to begin with. So honestly, for me to really give you an opinion on it, I really can't, because it was just maybe 2 days ago that I saw both those videos.
Well, it sounds like somebody need to be beat in the face.
I saw both those videos. So I really, really, really don't want to give an opinion. But I know that Country Wayne, I used to watch him from when he first started. His wife was always there with him. She was always, from what I saw, ride or die. So when I saw the video that he was divorcing her now, and Jess, I know she's an internet personality. I've seen some of her stuff, but I never really saw her with him until I saw her response to people saying that she was a homewrecker. But I was a little shocked when I saw that he was divorcing his wife because I know she's been there with him from day one. She was like ride or die. She held him down. So, of course, in my head, it was like, oh, now that you big time, you don't want to be bothered with your wife. And then when I found out it was her that he was with, I was like, wow, that's and it's deep because stuff like this can make or break your marriage or relationship. Because people will be in your inbox. People will totally disrespect the fact that that's my husband. People, yeah, she did. Right. With all the kids and everything. And he's going off. Y'all are not going to force me to stay with my wife. Like, some things don't need to be addressed. Just let it happen and be done with it. And, I mean, it is what it is. But if he's with Jess before he's divorced, then it becomes a problem. Because now people are viewing you as, well, you're not even divorced, and you with her. So it's going to make her look like she is a homewrecker. And it's going to make him look like he was cheating on his wife with Jess all along. Which might not even be the case. But because that's how people are going to view it, that's what he has to go through. Because I've never seen him go off like I saw him go off in that video. He's normally laughing, and Uncle Mo said stop moving his hat.
Yeah.
He said he would.
We look amazing. We're surrounded by all these hats, all these crowns. We just look so amazing, Too bad these are our limited edition hats because we have a very small amount of them. So, but they look amazing. I'm just blinging all over the place. Just so I
just bling in my face. Thank you, Lala.
What'd she say?
She said the hats are nice.
Thank you so much. And
so what else?
Let's talk about
Put up some stuff y'all want to talk about, like Lala did.
Yes, but why y'all doing that? Why y'all thinking about something to talk about? Let's talk about these men of the clergy. What happened with them this weekend? Oh my goodness, it's just been a scandal all week. First, the Reverend, the minister that had the choir director's legs up in the air, and he's yakking, he's getting yacked. Bam! He's going bam, bang, 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 bang.
I don't understand why. I mean, I get why everybody went up over the video because it's the pastor and the choir director, which allegedly happened 2 years ago. So he allegedly already had divorced his wife 2 years ago. But when the video came out, he threatened to kill himself.
Yeah.
So that's why it really became almost viral. Well, it did become viral because he threatened to kill himself, I guess, when the choir director put the video out there of them having sex. Mm-hmm. But everybody, I've seen people, the video wasn't that hot.
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't like steamy, like sexy or anything like that. But you know what? It's just, you know what? It's like, but you know what it is? These people in the church these days always judging, always talking about homosexuals and talking about how we wrong and stuff. And meanwhile, you got all these clergymen that's in the closet, hiding behind the pulpit, trying to make it seem like and this, to me, this is wrong. Marrying women when they really want to be with a man. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And for the life of me, I will never understand it till the day I die. How can you live a lie? How can you live your whole life? Your whole life is a lie where you try to live this pseudo life where you're pretending like you're this straight man and you go out and you wrongfully marry a woman and have children knowing, and then in the background, behind your wife's back, behind your family's back, you sleeping with men.
But Uncle Mo, I agree with you. If he was so DL, why? And he's looking dead in the camera.
He was looking dead in the camera.
So I don't know how. Why would you let? Because allegedly, the bottom, the choir director, mm-hmm. was the one that filmed it. But according to other posts that I've saw about people that knew him, they said he's not even a minister, and the boy taped him without him knowing it, and he divorced his wife 2 years ago. So that video really.
Well, it's a possibility that he may not have been looking in the camera like he may have been just looking over that way, not knowing that there was a camera there.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've seen a lot of posts that said he wasn't a pastor. They don't know. They're just boosting that up. But I saw a post where the guy in the video said that, not the bottom, the top, said he was going to kill himself because his life is over now because all of this is out in the public. But then again, you let this man tape you, and I know you didn't think he was going to keep it a secret because all you had to do was make him mad, and voila, the video surfaced, and now everybody has it, everybody's watching it, everybody's making fun of you, when in actuality, it's no big deal.
But you know what? See, my thing is this: if you call yourself DL, and I don't like DL men. Let me just make that clear. I don't like DL men, and you know what? Because they give us in the gay community, they give us a bad name because they sleep with the. And then what I don't understand is why y'all. If you're gonna be DL, why you sleeping with somebody that you know? You understand? Why y'all going to sleep with these little queens that y'all know run their mouth?
Right, like sleep with another DL man.
Yeah, if you're gonna be DL, then sleep with somebody that you know. It's gonna keep their mouth shut.
Right, Uncle Mo, I agree with you.
What's that?
But there is a tape out there. Uncle Mo said he don't believe in photo or filming his business.
Me neither. No, you ain't videotaping me. Lies from the book of lies.
No, you mean filming because you have a lot of photos.
Who?
You.
I do not have a whole lot of photos. What you talking about?
There's photos floating.
No, there's not no photos floating. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't got no photos floating.
Well, I'll be honest. I have a video.
Well, I tell you what.
But my face ain't in it.
Joseph, don't make me beat you in the face on this camera.
Because they are.
Don't make me beat you in the face on this camera.
I do
not
want
to know about you being Heather Hunter.
I was too.
You know what?
I wanted to see what it looked like.
I'm about to go to jail for domestic violence. I am. I'm about to go to jail for domestic
Well,
violence.
had you given me what I wanted 18 years ago, I wouldn't have had the opportunity
You know
to go
what?
out there
We gonna go there? Are we gonna go to the 18 years ago again?
and be, you know.
When you the one that packed your bags, Dorothy, and went to Oz?
We have only been married since January 30th of last year.
Yes, because he left me 18 years
been
ago.
Together forever.
Yeah, he left me 18 years ago.
I did leave you because you deserve to be left.
No, because you were ooh. Oh. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it right now. I don't, because I'm ready to beat
If
you
you
in the
love
face.
something, you let it go, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're married.
Mm-hmm. He ain't had no other choice, y'all. And then we got married so fast because he was a groomzilla.
Uncle Bo said, please, not. How do you keep your marriage? Because I be giving on. You know what, Jason? I believe Jay Sean or Jay Sean. That's how you say your name. How do we keep our marriage? Because I be giving up on mine sometimes. You know what?
This takes a lot of communication, and it takes a lot of patience.
It does. It really does. Cause
And understanding that the person that you're with is an individual. You have to look at them as an individual, and you have to realize that their marriage is not about one doing everything that you want them to do, or being having the same thoughts, having the same feelings, having the same everything that you have. It takes a lot of patience, and always, and what my one motto is you get what you give. You get what you give. If you give love, you're gonna get more love. If you give patience, you're gonna get patience. Compromise. Be able to agree to disagree, and in spite of, at the end of the day, know that love is what is the most important thing.
let me say this. Lala, I'm going to get back to your question in a minute. Jason, Jay Sean, my husband does too. And I agree with you. He said his husband has bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
My husband does too. And I agree with you on that. It is very hard because I am blunt and I am straightforward and I say what I mean and I mean what I say. But a lot of times I have to hold back because I know that he's just going to react in a certain way. And to avoid that reaction, I have to wait till both of us are calm and both of us are just sitting down having a conversation. And then I have to say what I want to say. Because if I just say it at that moment, like he'll tell me, like the other night, me and him, he just went off on me and told me how he felt about certain things that I do. And he hates the fact that I do them. No, but I'm just saying, he not necessarily went off, but he was mad. And I just sat there. I learned that I have to shut down because he has bipolar disorder. I have to shut down. But then he tells me he hates when I shut down. But yeah, I shut down because if I don't shut down, it's just going to be a real bad situation. Yeah. So I get what you're saying, but you just have to learn to, like, sometimes you got to pull back. You can't attack him the way you normally would someone else who doesn't have bipolar disorder because you already know they're going to go from 5 to 500 in 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, bipolar is it's a very emotional condition. Very emotional. Sometimes, and it's you have as someone that has bipolar, the one thing that I practice is self-control. I really do. I practice self-control, and like and my husband, we were talking about this today. How we have to pick. We really have to pick our battles. We really do. We have to pick our battles, and we have and you have to learn self-control.
Then you
and
know
it's
what you
not
need
easy.
to do.
It's
Then,
the mood swings. Let me finish. The mood swing. We go through a lot of mood swings. And one.
well, that's what he was saying. That his husband gets mad and says he wants to leave the marriage, and then he wants to come back sometimes. I get tired of coming and going, so I tell him I'm leaving. What y'all need to do for real, if y'all really, truly love each other and you really want to make your marriage work, then what I suggest is therapy.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're going to get through it.
Well, he definitely needs to go to therapy. If he does not, does he go to therapy? If you don't mind us asking,
And
does he go
because
to therapy?
I feel because you're married and now you're already invested in it, y'all both need to go together so that you can say what you need to say, he can say what he needs to say, and you have that mediator in there to bring him down, because they know how to bring him down so that you don't experience that.
Yeah, and you have to go and you have to seek out someone that is unbiased, somebody that doesn't know you, somebody that's going to sit and listen to every word, because you have to purge all of those frustrations, all of the likes and the dislikes. You have to purge everything, and I promise you, if you do that, you'll feel a whole lot better about not only yourself but the marriage as well. Because the one thing I know about being bipolar is that if you're with somebody, you can pull them into whatever emotions that you're going through. And sometimes in having bipolar, your emotions and what you really feel can be misconstrued. Sometimes people with bipolar, sometimes we say things that we really don't mean, and sometimes it's very hard for us to express ourselves, and so and it does take a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience to be with someone that is bipolar. It really does. Yeah, he really needs to go to therapy. Really, honestly, I mean that's very important. If you can get him into, and that's another thing about us as black people, is that we think that therapy is so taboo, and it's not. It's okay. The therapy, if you go into therapy, does not mean that you're crazy. It does not mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you are insignificant in any type of way. It is it if you need that kind of help, then you should seek it out and just try it. I promise you.
No,
And even
it's
if you
not
don't go to
him.
therapy,
He's
no,
not.
no, I'm talking about his husband. Even if he doesn't go to therapy, talk to a pastor, talk to a friend, somebody that is have tell him to talk to a friend, somebody that will sit and listen, because he's going through something. If he's always if if you guys are always fighting, then you have to get to the root of the problem. You
And
know?
y'all ain't going to get to the root of the problem on your own.
Yeah, you're not.
Because black people have always been taught therapy is a bad thing.
Yeah.
White people go to therapy and they keep the therapist paid.
Yeah.
Black people been told, just pray, Jesus will fix it. Now, I'm not going to say Jesus ain't going to fix it.
But the Lord is busy. He is busy. The Lord is busy doing things, Sean.
Jesus put therapists here because he can't answer your prayer right away.
Right.
So you do need to go talk to someone. Even if you go. Because even if you go, they probably can help you deal with the situation differently.
Right.
And give you ideas. He have real big anger issues. He blows up on people for situations that's out of his control.
Yeah, he needs
I just
therapy.
let him do it. He's thinking I'm cheating. I tell him I'm not.
Yeah.
Right. So
he really needs to.
That's my problem, because I blow up on people for situations that are out of my control.
Yeah, he need anger management.
But see, mine, I don't think it's bipolar. I think it's just I need anger management.
Yeah.
Because I tend to find people to be really stupid and dumb. And if a person does something that I think is stupid and dumb, like I get so infused with anger, like I you would look at me and probably think I wanted to kill somebody, which technically I don't.
Yeah.
But I get that angry. So, again, I've learned with my husband, because I know he is bipolar, to shut down. Because if I don't shut down, then I'm going to take him to 200. He's going to put me on 200. That's not going to be a really good thing.
Well, see,
we've been on 200 together before. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we because of from experience, and because of the moods. I mean, the way we can both just go from 0 to 100. We made an executive decision to try not to yell and scream and fight with one another like that. We made a decision that we should talk, and that's what we try to do. These days we try to talk to one another and talk out our problems instead of yelling and screaming at one another, because at the end of the day it gets you nowhere. When you're yelling and screaming at each other, nobody accomplishes anything. You both walk away mad, or you both walk away trying to prove a point, and the world ain't got no time for point proving, and it just becomes toxic. So we had for us, and this is just for us, we had to find a better way to communicate with one another. Also, what you need to do is you need to join our married black men's group. Joseph, we need to send him a link so he can join our married black men group.
But I can tell you what your first problem is. Your first problem is everything you have typed on here tonight. I can tell you what your first problem is. Your first problem has been he and I. None of what you typed said we. Nothing you typed said we.
Right.
Everything you typed said he and I. Tremel is not Tremel anymore. Joseph is not Joseph anymore. Yes, we have our personalities, but it's us.
Yeah.
So
where we going?
We have to come to a decision as to what we want.
Right.
We have to understand each other. We have to do things if we want our marriage to work.
Right.
Because I can't just sit and try.
Well,
and like you said, he doesn't want you to get angry, and when you get angry, you're wrong. But that's because he's not thinking in a we situation. He's thinking about himself, which turns around and makes you think about yourself, because now you feel slighted, because you feel that you're giving up things for him, and you're trying to be this person that you're not to keep him happy. And that's why it's never going to work. And that's why I said, at least if you go to therapy, if he doesn't want to go, you'll find ways to deal with the situation a little bit better, and to have conversations that might not send him over the edge. But until you get into that we mindset, it's never going to work.
Yeah, it's us. Where we going?
I tell him all the time, I need me time. And he go, where we going? If I'm taking me time, we ain't going nowhere.
Ain't no me time.
I'm going somewhere. Where we going? And if you go, and if I wake up and you're not here, I'm coming to look for you.
And when I find you, just get your shit
and
bring your ass. That's it. It ain't no him. No, it's we. It's us. Us. You want some me time? Here me go. Right here. This is me. Here me go.
To answer your question, let me scroll back. But I love Lonnie B. I love Lonnie B. I love him. I love him. I love him. You asked me about Lonnie B. And you asked me about Lonnie B, Leroy Hall, and the Misunderstood Social Worker. I love the Misunderstood Social Worker, and I love Lonnie B.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw Leroy Hall. But Lonnie B and the Misunderstood Social Worker, I love both of them. And do you watch Tammy PA? Tammy PA is excellent. Her name is Tammy, and her last name is P-A-E-Y? P-A-E-Y, I believe. Tammy PA is excellent. When I leave, I prove a point because I don't want to put up behavior.
No, it's not a proof. That's not proving a point.
It's out of control, and he tells me don't blame him on his behavior. It's me. I really can't make friends on here because he thinks I'm messing with someone else. I think your issues go a little bit deeper.
Yeah. You guys need
Because
couples therapy.
all that leaving and stuff, when you said I do, all that went out of the window.
Yeah.
And we learned that the hard way.
Yeah, no.
1 month
He
into
learned
being
that.
married, 1 month into being married, our first month being married.
Yeah, we had a fight the next day.
We had a fight.
A big one.
A big one. It was
A big
humongous.
one. Like, I walked out the door and he was like, he was like following me with the car. I thought he was going to hit me with
I
the
told him
car.
we could go down to the courthouse and get an annulment. I didn't sign up for this shit. I don't want to be bothered.
When I looked up how much it costs to get a divorce, I was like, oh no, I don't have that.
Like, we didn't have any of the reasons to
I don't
get
have
an
that money.
annulment.
I don't have that.
So we would have had to get a divorce after a month. And I'm like, well, I don't really want a divorce. And I just got married and all my friends are going to laugh at me.
Yeah.
Because I can't make this work. But as soon as you said I do, all of that walking away, that's like, when you have a boyfriend, you can walk away.
But when you married,
you can't walk away.
No, you can't walk away. You made a commitment, not only before God, but you signed a piece of paper.
Paper never.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no walking away. You can't walk away from that. You can't give up on your marriage like that. If you guys need to seek therapy, couples therapy.
And this is another thing that I don't know. From your picture, and we're looking at this from a distance, but I don't know if your husband is black or not. But Tramel and I have been asked to do a project that is going to focus on black love in the lesbian and gay community, in the LGBT community, because you don't find that. You find a lot of black men married to white men. You don't find a lot of black men married to black men. So me and Tramel also wanted to use this platform to show people that two black men can be in love. Two black men can have a normal marriage. The only difference between us and a black male and female is that we're both men.
Right.
Our marriage is just the same.
Yeah. It's no different.
It's no different. Other than that we're two men.
We have the same issues. We go through the same things as any other heterosexual married couple does. We love the same. We like, that's the only difference. It's just the same gender, and that's it. But I tell you, just don't give up on your marriage. Don't give up on your marriage. Don't give up.
Yeah, see, that's going to be a problem. Because he just wants you to do what he wants you to do. Jamaican men are very, very, very bossy.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. You got a fireball on you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I'm half Jamaican.
Yeah. And that's, because I be wanting to beat him in his face. I be wanting to beat him in his face.
I just, all of that break up to get back together stuff, that can't happen because you're married.
It can't.
That's what happens when you have a boyfriend. When you're married, that should never happen. If first of all, I don't care how mad I am at him, he'll never sleep apart from me.
No,
I don't care how mad he get. He'll tell you he get mad and go to leave, and I'm following right behind. Where you going? Where we going?
Where we going? Where you going?
Where we going? Get in the car. He'll tell me no, and he'll start walking. I'm right on the side. Where you going? Get in the car now. Like,
I'm gonna step out in the street because he might hit me with the car.
It's just, I don't know. Like, that's something you guys have to work through. Like, the advice I could give you, because of
therapy.
That's
Couples,
the only advice
therapy,
that really would
work.
Listen,
it should not be that easy to walk away. It should not be that easy to walk away. If you love him,
if he loves you, because
if you guys love each other and you want the marriage,
8 times already.
Yeah. If you love each other and you want the marriage to work, then you have to do the work. You have to do whatever you have to do to make the marriage work. That's if you want it to. It's not going to work if one person don't want it to work. If one person is not compromising, if one person is not cooperating, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. You may as well just go on ahead to divorce court and go on ahead and get a divorce. If one person, it takes two. When in a marriage, we are one. Mine, yours, ours. We are one. And so you have to do whatever you need to do to make the marriage work. Don't turn around and walk away. Don't. Don't turn.
If that's not what you got married for. If that's what
you guys want, you have to have the want for it. You have to want. Hey, Carlos.
Well, I know I didn't get married for that. I got married because Tremel loved me. Tremel asked me, do I trust him with my life?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, technically, once I said I do, my sister, my mom's dead, but my sister has no say-so if I'm in the hospital. Nobody in my family has any say-so in the hospital.
He ain't going nowhere unless he wants to like a raccoon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, marriage was serious. It was something real. Mm-hmm. It was the end-all, be-all of anything else.
This is it.
That was prior.
Ain't no divorce.
But I got tired of everything else in my life. Yeah. I got tired of dating this one, dating that one, being there with this one, dealing with the garbage, dealing with the bullshit. This was my sanctuary.
Dealing with Miss Pat Rice.
This was my sanctuary of I can leave that life behind and be with someone real, be with someone that I love and I can share the rest of my life with. Is it tough? Yes, it is. When you get married, it becomes a whole different ball game. Even down to the way people treat you. We have a very good friend that told us they've been married already for like 4 years. They told us, when you get married and you put these rings on, people are going to view you in a whole different light. Mm-hmm. And it's true. People view us in a whole different light. Yeah. People view us different from just single gay men.
We are part of an institution.
Because we chose to do something that most gay men don't do. And then 2 black men being married, that's kind of like unheard of.
Yeah.
So once you find that and you do that, then you have to nourish that and cherish it. And don't treat it like you just dating somebody.
Right.
And from what you're typing, it's like y'all are treating it like y'all are just dating.
Right.
Y'all are not married. Y'all are just dating. And I can walk away from you whenever I want. And then when I'm ready to come back, I can come back. That's not marriage. Marriage doesn't work that way.
Right.
It's not supposed to work that way. People make things work for them the way they make them work.
It doesn't work that way in my eyes. It just doesn't work that way. It really doesn't.
So all of y'all want a hat.
Yeah, everybody want a hat.
So what y'all can do is, y'all can go in my inbox, Joseph McRae, or you can go in Tremel's inbox, Tremel McRae. If you have Cash App, you can Cash App us. We'll give you the Cash App once you get in the inbox and give us your address and everything. We have them. The red one is already spoken for, so we only have the black ones. I know we have some more red ones. I know we have more than that one, unless you gave some away. But
I think I did.
I know we have more than one, but right now we only have the black ones. We have the black ones and just that one red one, and that one red one is already spoken for.
And we only have 5. That's all we have. We only have 5. These are our limited edition hats. I apologize. I'm working on getting some more like this, but the vendor that we got them from, these are all he had. So it's on a first come first served. For the first 5 people that inbox us.
First 5 total, because there's only 4, because the red one is spoken for.
Yeah, actually then it's 4. So the hats are $20 plus shipping, and just send us just inbox Joseph if you want to purchase a hat,
or Tremel,
or me, Tremel McRae, or you can even inbox us at the McRaeKingzCorner as well.
That way we'll have all your information. I don't have Cash App. Do you take care? Well, Lala, you live here, so.
Lala, we can deliver your hat, child. Yeah. So,
Lawrence, that is a good question. Jay Sean, how long have you been married? When I leave him, I have to send him money to eat and survive because he don't have to. Huh?
What happened? Sure, you can meet us, Lala.
We could do that for you.
Yeah.
And it'll save you on the shipping.
Yeah.
Well, now it might cost you travel expenses. No, I'm joking.
Oh God, not travel expenses.
So, at Jay Sean, I'm a little confused at what you type. You said when you leave, you have to send him money to survive. He don't work? Well, he don't have nothing else. Hell, he don't have to work. He could just have some form of cash flow coming in. You've been doing this for 4 years. You need to fix that.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, I've been done punched him in the face.
He ain't got to worry about that all that with me. He ain't gonna punch me in the face.
Beat you in the face.
Yeah. APS, Adult Protective Services.
Go ahead, y'all. Y'all giving good questions tonight.
Yeah.
Type them in the comment section. Oh, okay. So he got a form of income coming. Well,
Okay.
he got a form of income coming in. So
Yeah. And, Jay Sean. Is that his name, Jay Sean?
mm-hmm.
Jay Sean, why don't you inbox us later so we can have we can have
Well,
a
he
little.
can't because he says that if he tries to have friends on social media, he's gonna assume that he's cheating on him. So it's easier for him on the live than it is jumping in one of our inboxes.
Yeah,
That's
well,
at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all. Type some more stuff.
Yeah.
Type in some stuff in the comment section.
Yeah, we want to hear some more. We want to talk some more. Come on, y'all. Let's talk. This is grown folks talk. So
It's late night edition.
we are open book. We are open book. And speaking of open books, you know, Joseph and I are working on our books. And so hopefully we'll be launching those. We want to launch them our anniversary, which is June 30th. We want to launch them. You know, we're working on that. And
like I said, we have another project coming out.
yes, and don't forget, guys, Mondays, I'm doing a 6-part series on surviving diabetes. As you guys know, you guys that watch us all the time, you know that I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I am doing a 6-part series on surviving diabetes, and I'm going to give you all the information that you need to know about diabetes, and I'm going to tell you my story, the good, the bad, the ugly, and how I was able to get my A1C from a 12.5 to a 7.5 in 90 days. And like I said, I want to educate and I want to inspire those of you. And I want people. I'm doing this 6-part series because I want to. I want to like educate people. Those of you that are new to diabetes. Those of you that have been told you have borderline diabetes, and most of all, I would love, and it's not just, I don't just want people that are diabetic to tune in. I want people that are not diabetic, that have a family member, that may have a husband or a wife, or a cousin, or a relative, or something like that, that has diabetes, because I want you to get an understanding of what we go through on a day-to-day basis trying to maintain diabetes. A lot of people don't know what we go through. And so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to show the ins and outs. I'm going to show the good, the bad, the ugly, all the experiences that I had and are still having as a result of my diabetes. I'm going to talk about the complications of diabetes. I'm going to talk about nutrition. I'm going to talk about the importance of taking your meds and checking your sugar and everything across the board. So tune in on Mondays at 9 a.m. for Surviving Diabetes. Watch out for the trailers. I will launch a trailer every Sunday, and I will launch a trailer on Monday mornings so that you will be reminded of the diabetes class that I'm doing.
And I might jump on the last part of the series and tell you what it's like to live with a diabetic, because sometimes my husband's sugar drops low and then I have to jump into action because he can't function and he shakes, and it's kind of scary, and you got to get his sugar level back up. So it affects me as well, even
Yeah.
though I don't have diabetes. But
Yeah, it's important for people that don't have diabetes but have somebody in their life that has it to know what to do. If someone's blood sugar drops or if their blood sugar becomes too high, and so many times, people that don't have diabetes, they are so quick to yell and scream, you're not supposed to be eating that, you're not supposed to be doing that. Well, if you was doing what you were supposed to be doing, and that's just not a good attitude to have. But we're gonna go over all of that, and I'm gonna talk about all the mistakes that I made, and as a result of those mistakes, what happened to me, such as going through having diabetic neuropathy, being in a wheelchair for 2 years, having foot ulcers, losing all of my teeth, everything across the board. I'm doing everything raw and uncut. I'm not candy coating anything when it comes to diabetes. I'm going to talk about all the different complications of diabetes, everything. So, like I said, tune in. Tune in on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. And if you're not able to catch it, you can always come back and look at it, okay?
well, I'm not doing one about dialysis. Even though a lot of people come in my inbox when they find out that I have dialysis, and they tell me that I look amazing, and then they tell me that they have it, they're on it as well, and I never knew that they were on it, or they never knew that I was on it, and then I become an inspiration for them.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is.
But
I tend to not like to talk about things that are serious for me. Not, and it's not even that I can't help somebody, because somebody helped me, and somebody really helped me. Like when I found out that I needed to be on dialysis, it was at one of the lowest points in my life. And if it wasn't for that person coming in my inbox and us having a conversation and getting to know each other, and then they shared their story with me, but they have a kidney now, and they shared their story with me, and it just uplifted me in a way that I can only say thank you, because I'm all for helping someone if they need to be helped, and telling them my story and trying to make it a positive experience, because people don't understand. People just think that, I come out of dialysis and I can just go, and I just want to go, and it's not that way.
Yeah, and you know what, people, become an organ donor. My husband, he needs an organ. He needs a kidney, and I have kidney disease myself, but I'm not on dialysis. But my husband needs an organ. He needs a kidney, and believe me when I say this, getting a kidney from a live donor is better than getting a kidney from someone that is deceased. So if you ever want to give of yourself, and I know that it's a lot to give, but become an organ donor, because in doing so you can help somebody out there. Like I said, my husband is in need of a kidney, and he is on the donor list at this time, and so we're patiently waiting. But in the meantime, Joseph is in great shape. He follows his doctor's orders, and he goes to his dialysis 3 times a week, and he takes his medication, and that's why he looks so amazing. He looks the way that he does, because he really does take very, very good care of himself. And we try to live a healthy life,
Thanks,
both
Lola.
mind, body, and soul. Mentally and physically, we try to live as healthy as we possibly can, and that's so important, to have someone, especially when you are on dialysis. It's so important for you to have a good quality of life. They say the average person that is on dialysis, the lifespan is about anywhere from 2 to 5 years, and that's simply because it can be very depressing. But I tell you this, my husband, when he comes home from dialysis, he has a smile on his face. He does not allow it to affect him in any type of negative way. I hardly ever hear him complain. The only time he complains is when he is in, some really bad pain or something like that. But having a good quality of life is so important when you are on dialysis, and being positive. And my husband is very, very positive, and that's the reason why he looks so amazing, and he's such an amazing person.
Yep. Jay Sean, we actually talked about that when the live first came on, but I don't think he was in.
Talked about what?
The government shutdown, and he said that he lost his snap because of the shutdown.
Oh,
and
wow.
now him and his husband have to figure out how they're gonna get food.
Oh, wow! My prayers go out to you. Please, go to social services. Go to your. I don't know where you guys live at. Where do they live at?
I don't know where you live, Jay Sean.
Yeah, where do you live at, Jashawn?
Well, one thing I know you can do is you can go in a church and most food banks, especially with the shutdown, because they are giving away a lot of food.
Yeah.
If you live in Brooklyn, if you live in New York and you live in Brooklyn, I can tell you where to go next Saturday. I actually posted it on my page today where they were giving away a bunch of food and clothing. Okay, you live in the Bronx. Well, you might want to take a hike up to Brooklyn next Saturday. I believe she said every Saturday they're going to be out on Myrtle and Knickerbocker Avenue in Brooklyn. And today they was out there with a lot of food. Yeah. And they were out there with clothing. And they're going to do it every Saturday. Mm-hmm. If you look on my page, there is a link. She went live, but she's going to do it next Saturday too. Aunt Toon, they give away food and stuff. And it's for people in the furlough that are not getting food. Yeah. Most churches, especially in the Bronx too, I know, the churches in the Bronx, the food banks in the Bronx, they're giving away food, and they're probably low if the SNAP benefits already been cut off, because people are gonna go there in droves to get food and things that they need.
Yeah, you might have to wait online, but also go to if you receive SNAP benefits and you have a social worker, call your social worker and ask her for a list. They have a list that they will give you of all the many food pantries that are in your area that you can go to, and you're not limited to just going to one. You can go to as many as you want to. So call your your caseworker and let them know. I'm pretty sure your caseworker knows, but call your caseworker at social services and let them know, that you don't have any food at this time, and they will be able to provide you with the information that is needed
for the food banks in your area. And a lot of people don't know that a lot of times social workers have actual vouchers that they can give you to actually go buy food. Right. So if you let them know, and if they have the vouchers, because that basically depends on a as needed basis or as they have them basis. They have food vouchers. They actually have not really food vouchers. It's like gift cards to Acme and Pathmark and Key Food that they give you so you can go shopping.
Oh, that's a good idea. So maybe we should start a food drive.
So you can go out and get what you need. So I know it's tough. I know it's hard. We don't have that luxury of having SNAP because they took mine away. Because my money is too much. They took his away once we got married because his money was too much because it was combined with mine. So we don't have that luxury anymore. Yeah, we both
received Social Security
long time ago. So we know how it is because both of us is on SSD ourselves. So we know how it is. Yeah. So
thank God. I mean,
thank God that's not being affected by the shutdown because I would totally gag.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad I can get my medicine. My insulin alone costs about $5,000 for a 90-day supply. So I'm glad that that my Medicare is not affected by that. And we're thank you Jesus that we're able to pay our bills and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jay Sean. Actually, y'all can get a lot of stuff living in New York that we can't even get living in Jersey.
Most definitely, yes. Yes.
HRA,
Yeah.
y'all get a lot of stuff that we can't get
Yeah.
living in Jersey. But I'm sure most of the stuff that y'all can get is affected by the shutdown because it's all government affiliated.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of stuff y'all get is going to be affected, which is tired because this orange bastard don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
there's so many people being affected by it. Look, we talking about it again, Papa. You can't help but to talk about it. You just
well,
really
he
can't.
asked.
I know,
He
I'm
missed it when we was
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
it
I'm
in
just
the beginning.
saying, but you were saying it was in the beginning.
No,
you
I
were
know.
saying how depressing it is, but you can't help but to talk about it because it's just so surreal. And although we're not going through it, there's so many people that watch us and that listen to us that are going through it.
All my
And
friends
it's
in
just
Maryland.
it's
Because
just
most of them work for the government. So all my friends in Maryland, the majority,
Yeah.
well, a lot of them still work for
Yeah.
the cable company, and
my
a
heart
lot
goes
of
out
them
to
moved
everyone.
on to other jobs. But it's bad. It's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah, my heart goes out to everyone that's got to anyone that's
Right.
going through
That's the part that's really gonna hurt Lala.
it. Yeah.
Is when that Section 8 cut off for people.
Yeah. Well, it's
And-
people in different states right now that are being evicted because they can't
Well, not
pay.
yet. They can get February. It's
Yeah.
when February is over
Yeah.
that they gonna have to figure out
Yeah,
what
they
they gonna do.
Yeah, because then their landlords are gonna expect that market value rent.
and
some
then housing and the rest of them is gonna start the eviction process
Yeah.
because that's what they have to do.
Yeah, but you know what? The good thing, in New York City, they gave the workers, people that are like TSA workers that are not getting any pay right now, and anybody that's affected by the government shut, they're giving them a 90-day grace period to pay their electricity bills so that their lights won't get cut off and their heat won't get cut off and stuff. So the state is really trying to help those that are in need as well, in not only in New York City but all over the country. The utility companies, and I was watching a financial advisor today, and she was saying that what you need to do is, if you are being affected by this government shutdown financially, you need to call all of your creditors and let them know what is going on, that you are going through this, and that that you are a government employee, or or that you're being affected by this, so that they will know what is going on, and they will be able to provide you with either resources, or they will be able to give you time to pay your utilities, so that your utilities do not get cut off.
Lala, I know that's right. Because if you got kids, don't come knocking on my door. Now, if you just a single person by yourself, or a husband and wife, we might take you in and let you sleep on the couch for a little while.
No churn.
But once you got kids...
No churn, child.
Nah.
No churn. I'll be in jail. I need some bail money.
I can't do the kids.
I can't do churn.
I don't do the kids.
Mm-mm,
I even
me
take
neither.
your puppy and your dog.
No.
But I take your puppy and I ain't taking your cat.
Yeah, if the
'cause
dog is
cats
cute, you
shady.
ain't. If the dog is cute, you ain't getting it back.
But, I
Yeah.
can't do the kids. I
Yeah.
can't do the
I don't
kids.
do churn.
can't do
No
the
churn.
kids.
And I love kids
But I
too.
feed somebody hungry.
I love kids, but kids be saying stuff. They be saying they've been here before.
It's real cold out, especially next week. So I ain't gonna let nobody sleep in the cold. And my grandmother always taught me to feed somebody that's hungry. And my
Yeah.
mama too.
Yeah.
But your kids, I feed them.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna leave them hungry.
Even you got to make a sandwich with the shoe or the bread, child.
But you gotta go. After I give you food and you got kids, you gotta go.
Yeah,
Don't even
the churn,
pretend like you done got the itis, because I'm gonna kick you out.
Cause churn, they say stuff. They be asking questions. They be asking questions they ain't got no damn business asking and stuff. I call kids do, cause they always doing something they ain't got no damn business.
That snowstorm ain't coming.
Yeah, ain't no darn storm coming, child.
That storm ain't coming. I've been waiting for the storm all day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what it's doing outside. It could be a foot of snow and I haven't looked out the
Yes.
window to see.
Yes, they've been giving the girls very
The
Krispy
only thing I'm
Kreme.
worried about is this ice that's going to be on Monday, because that ice is going to happen.
You think so?
If it rained the way they
I don't
say
even
it's
think
going
it's
to
gonna
rain,
rain. I don't think it's gonna rain.
tomorrow,
It ain't snow.
if it rains the way they say it's going to rain, and then that temperature drop down to 15 degrees,
Yeah.
that's
Well, the
gonna turn
weatherman be
into
carrying
straight
on. The
up
weatherman
ice.
be carrying on for Christmas, honey. It's like you said. They be making these announcements so we can go to the supermarket and spend all our damn money.
That's what I said on my
Yes.
live earlier, that they probably did it so that the people that got their extra food stamps yesterday could go and spend them,
Yeah,
so
it
that
ain't
they'll
gonna
really
rain.
gag in February when they ain't got none.
It ain't gonna rain. It
Now
ain't
you
gonna
look out
rain.
the window.
Somebody need to be beat in the face.
Oh, okay. Lala said it's snowing very lightly. So if it's snowing in Patterson, I know it's snowing in Jersey City.
Yes, it's gonna be snowing very lightly, child, and the snow gonna be gone by the time we get up in the morning.
Well, no, it's supposed to. It's supposed to turn to rain.
Lies from the book of lies.
It's supposed to turn into heavy rain.
I believe it when I see it.
I believe it's gonna rain,
I
and I
believe
know
it's gonna
if it
get
rains,
like
it's gonna freeze.
cold, but I don't believe it's gonna be like they said. They just over exaggerate so much.
Oh,
on
Carla
the
said it's
news.
raining now. So in Patterson, it's slightly snowing. And Plainfield, I think Carlos live in Plainfield, is raining. So we getting a mixture of, I don't even know what it's doing out my window, but if it's snowing lightly in Patterson and Jersey City, it probably is doing the same thing. What do you think about the R. Kelly?
Oh, Miss
No,
R. Kelly.
he-
R. Kelly is going to jail, child. R. Kelly, you going to jail. I know one thing. You better stay the hell away from my nieces. I don't. You know what? This thing that these people that's going to. You know, these people are talking about they still
Okay,
can
I'm
listen to his music, and it just infuriates me. Let me tell you. Let me just say this. I used to love R. Kelly's music, but when I saw that documentary, and I saw that every single song, y'all listen to me, every single song that he has written is about some damn girl that he done raped. Okay? Every single song. That song, You Are Not Alone, that song was about a 17-year-old girl that had a miscarriage. And she was carrying his baby. I can't. I have nieces. I have a 13-year-old niece. When I saw that picture of him standing next to that 13-year-old girl, and they said that he has been, and she was the same girl that was in the video, it made me want, I wanted to throw up. No, R. Kelly, I think he's sick. He's sick. He is sick, and I hope he gets everything that he deserves. That's all I got to say. And I've been talking about R. Kelly for about 2 weeks. I ain't got no more words.
I say to this because I've seen where people have said the little girls wanted it. They blame little girls. They blame the parents. I don't blame the girls at all.
No,
I don't. I don't blame the girls at all. I partly blame the parents. I do.
Yeah.
I partly blame the parents.
Where were the parents? Yeah.
But I blame R. Kelly more than anything. Because as the adult, you need to know when to stop and when to say no. Because nowadays, kids, I've had little boys come to me, 17, 18, telling me they gonna rock my world. And
Oh no, I don't play those games.
You ain't gonna rock my world. You barely out of, you got
play them
Similac
games.
on your tongue.
I don't play them games. That's
Like,
why I don't mess
I
with
don't
children.
have time for that.
That's why I
As
mess
the
with kids.
adult, you have to take the initiative and let them know that this ain't cool.
It's wrong.
But this is not cool what you're doing. I'm flattered, but at the same time, I'm not flattered because, of course, you don't want to just shoot them down and make them feel bad and
I
hurt.
will.
No, it's not about hurting them like that.
It's
about letting
inappropriate.
them know, exactly, but letting them know that it's inappropriate.
And
letting them
explaining
know
it to
that
them,
you
yeah.
don't have to sell yourself the way you're selling yourself to be liked or to be loved or to be what it is. But when you as an adult take advantage of a situation, he knew who he was. He knew, if you listen to everybody in the thing, everybody said they felt like they couldn't say no because of who he was. He used who he was to manipulate situations. And at that young age, he even even got grown women. Some of them women was 33. Some of them women was 28, 29. The older ones, I feel it was more of a self-esteem thing.
Right.
The older ones was more self-esteem. But them 15, 16, 14, 17, he manipulated the situation.
Yeah, but and you know what? But another point I want to make is this. And somebody, I'm making this point because somebody brought it up and there was a big fight about it on Facebook. But you know what? This R. Kelly thing should put every parent on notice. And the sad thing about it is that it happens every day. There's dudes trying to talk to 16 and 17-year-old girls right now, and they think it's appropriate. They think it's appropriate. These young ladies, yes, they may look like they're more than 16 years old. They may have breasts. They may have, the shape of a grown woman. But still, at the same time, you have to remember that is a child. That is a child. And it happens every day in America. It's not just black. It's not just black people. It's everybody. So many times I've watched TV, I've watched shows where parents have allowed their daughters to have a boyfriend and she's 16 years old and he's 21 or 25 and she says, well, and let him move into the house. Well, I'd rather for her to be in the house with him than for her to run away, because she said, oh, well, if you don't let me be with him, I'm going to run away. Tie that heifer up in her room to a damn chair. This is you parents. Watch your kids. Watch your kids. Listen, no. Let me just say this. Check your kids. Ask your kids as many questions as you feel. Cause don't worry about them being upset with you. Don't worry about them being angry at you. Ask the questions that you need to ask your children. I'm telling you, this is happening every day. There's somewhere right now, somebody's 16-year-old daughter is walking down the street, and there's a brother that's 21, 20 or older, standing there trying to talk to her, manipulating her into doing what he wants her to do. Watch your kids. Your kids are not your friends. Don't treat your kids like they're your friends. Your kids are not your friends. You are the parent. You have a responsibility to take care of this child until they become of age. You have a responsibility to make sure your child is safe. Watch your kids. And men, you dirty old men, you know who I'm talking to. You dirty old men that's trying to talk to these little young girls out here. You need to go somewhere and sit down. You need to go somewhere, and if you find, and I'm sorry, let me say, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with no conviction whatsoever. If I should ever see one of my nieces, my youngest, I have a great niece, 13 years old. If I ever saw a 20-year-old trying to talk to my 13-year-old niece, I'm beating his ass. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of him. I'm gonna slap the cowboy shit out of him. No. Hell no. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. Men, you need to think about it when you're talking to these girls. You need to think about it when you're talking to these girls. You ask them. It ain't nothing wrong. You ask them how old they are. Because you know what? The law says the law don't care. The law don't care if you didn't know. The law don't care. You still going to jail. You still going to jail if that parent press charges on you. You still going to jail because the law don't care if you didn't know.
Well, I say the problem is the parents don't want to parent, and when your grandmother 45 and your mother 30 and you 15, that's a problem right there.
Well, you better grow up. That's the problem right there. Yeah, you ain't had no business opening your legs. Right, you better grow up. You better grow up, and you better grow up fast. You better be a parent, and you better be a parent fast.
That's the problem right there, because it's a trend that's starting, and parents nowadays don't want to be parents. They want to have a best friend. Y'all give your kids too many options. We didn't have options growing up.
No, we didn't.
It was eat what I cooked, or else you don't eat and you go to bed hungry.
And it wasn't nowadays, no staying the night at nobody's house.
Little Bobby, what you want to eat? You want this or you want that. Y'all give your kids options. These kids can tell y'all what they are going to do, what they not going to do. That's why I don't have no kids. Because I end up in jail.
Don't you know a child
Like that
will
video?
A child will kill you over a cell phone, child.
Like that video where the man took his 17-year-old daughter's cell phone
and she called the
police on him and told the police she demands that they make him give her a
I would have grabbed that phone from her and clucked her in her head. I would have been like, you want to call the police? I'm going to give you something to call the police
as
for.
As soon as they left, because I would have bashed her face into the concrete.
I would have took that phone and clucked her right upside her head. Pop! Call the police now. Call the police. Hit her right in the back of the damn throat with a hammer. Now you're mad at me because your ass can't talk.
First of all, she called the police on her father, and her father was black. And they sent white cops. Does she not even understand what could have happened to her father when they got there? Does she not understand that those cops could have decided they wanted to rile him up and just abuse him and beat him, and then she would have been gagging while her father would have been dead on the corner had he acted the fool and had they acted the fool? She don't really understand the repercussions of what she did.
Will kill you over a cell phone, child. If you take this over, there has been
what
cases where kids will kill you.
Their parents, they have
over
beat
a
up
cell
teachers.
phone.
They have done all of that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is these kids they're not being parented. They're being treated as friends.
That's why I can't have no children.
And good girlfriends and good boyfriends and
I couldn't have no children. He saw the baby. He saw one of our friends' babies. Talk about he wanted one. Child. He talk about now. Let me tell you what he did to me the other day. He gonna tell me, babe, I filled out the application for us to be foster parents. I said, what? Foster parents.
And I told him,
because when you're a foster parent, you get paid and stuff. That ain't nothing but bail money. That ain't nothing but bail money.
I told him I told them we only want a newborn.
I said a baby. Child. No. I'm going to jail as soon as the baby get here. I said, as soon as the baby get here, I'm put it right back out on the damn doorstep. I don't do churn. I don't do churn. Churn is nice to hold outside, not in the house. They can't come here.
Really, Lala? Lala is
here.
a foster adoptive parent.
Oh, that's cute, Mr. Lala. That's cute for you, Mr.
Oh, no. He done told me I can't have a puppy either.
He can't even have a puppy, honey. No. I commend you, Miss Lala. Yes. Yeah, I commend you and all this. I can't do no churn, child. I ain't doing no churn. I'll be the child.
I can't even have a puppy.
Child, your children cannot come to my house. When they leave, they'll be cussing, shooting, stabbing, and spitting.
I can't do
Or I'll be done bust them in the face. I'll bust them because kids say the darndest things. They say the darndest things.
It's not even that. It's that I just don't have
they talk too much. Yeah, I ain't got the patience. Child, as soon as they say something smart, child, I'll be done went upside their head. Child, I'll be done bust them right in the face. There ain't nothing but bail money. I'll be done got the belt. And you can't beat churn these days, so And I'm sorry, y'all. I don't advocate child abuse. I don't advocate you beating your child, but I advocate me knocking the shit out of them if they get smart with me.
But if you parent them right, they won't get smart with it.
Yes.
Remember that day that little boy was in the doctor's office walking around hitting people? And she looked at me and I looked at her like, if he come over here and hit me, I'm going to kick him across the room. I don't care what he does. He's not my responsibility. He's your responsibility.
Right.
OJ Sean, the only reason why I can't have a puppy is because both of us have had dogs for the last 12 to 15 years.
Yeah, we need a break.
He's scared that if we get a little dog, because I want a big dog, if we get a little dog, that I'm going to want to dress it up in little outfits. Yeah. Which I'm not. The dog needs a coat to go outside.
Dogs don't need no damn coat.
Yes,
God gave them a coat. What they need a damn coat for?
The dog needs a coat.
What they need a coat for?
So they don't get cold.
Child,
it's a puppy.
God gave them their own damn coat. They don't need no damn coat.
They need a little.
And then he want a big dog. The big dogs make big poop.
I pick up the
big poop. Who gonna pick it up?
I done had big dogs before, so I'm used to big poop.
Well, you know what? I already done told him if he get a dog, I ain't walking it.
Oh yeah, he done told me he ain't walking.
I'm not walking it. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. I'm not walking it. This room be just as shitty. Cause I'm not walking no dog, child. I don't. Mm-mm.
I would walk the dog.
Well, I might walk it if I, but you know, then I had the dog be done shit in the house anyway. Cause I got to get dressed. I gotta have my, I got to, you know, put my little
See me,
walking
I'm
outfit
throwing on some
on.
sweatpants, a t-shirt, and just
No,
go.
I'm not doing that. I got to put my outfit on. I got to get dressed, you know, get my bag together, you know, my headphones and my cute little hat, you know, and I got, and now the damn dog do got some clothes on. I got to match what the dog got on and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody told me that if I had kids, it would teach me patience, but I don't.
We ain't getting no, we ain't having no churn. No churn, come here. I'm 51 years old, la la.
What kind of dog is it, Jay Sean? Carlos, you want a dog? First of all, Carlos, where's my dinner?
Right, Carlos. Carlos, don't make me have to come and... Carlos, don't play with my emotions. Don't make me have to come and beat you in the face.
Oh, Majesty'S. What's
a
that?
Maltese. I think that's what he mean to
A
say.
Maltese? Because I ain't never heard of a Majesty'S.
Yeah, I think he meant to say Maltese.
No, unless it's mixed with something.
Oh, a hybrid.
Because it could be a Maltese and I don't know what the Streets is. Unless it's a Morkie.
Bless your heart, la la.
A Morkie Maltese. A Maltese Yorkie. A Majesty'S. Or Maltese.
He said a Maltese,
A
right?
Maltese.
Okay.
I am too. I will be 52 in July. Girl, you go with the kids, baby.
It ain't easy being green, girl.
Cause I couldn't.
I just turned 51 December 15th. By the way, I just turned 51 December 15th. It's not too late for you to send me a gift. If you want, I'll put my Cash App up. You know, so you know, still not too late. I celebrate my birthday for the whole year until I'm 52. So, whatever, Joseph. Don't make me.
My birthday's coming up.
Oh God, yeah. That's gonna be too much.
Stephanie, I had a pit bull.
No
I
big
did,
dogs.
and I gave it to my cousin. So every time I go to my cousin's house, I see her.
He can't have no big dog.
Because I thought my pit bull was gonna kill my little dog. Because my little dog tormented my pit bull.
Uncle Fred ain't gonna let us have no big dog, no how. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, okay, Lauren. Florence turned 40 on December 28th.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Stephanie, you done creeped in here and I didn't even know you was in here.
Hey, Steph.
That little baby is adorable. Oh my God. Her baby is just as cute as Samira's. Everybody's having babies around me.
Okay, well, we ain't having now.
I want a baby.
We ain't having... No, child, you better get that all out your mind, honey. That's not gonna happen, Captain.
Kids are hard work. I don't have patience for all that.
No, kids ain't
screaming,
hard work.
crying.
Kids are a nightmare. Churn are a nightmare. I do not do churn.
And yes, and all my friends are having boys.
Okay, well, that's cute.
Except Candace had a girl.
Well, we ain't having now nothing.
I know I couldn't have children because I'm selfish. And I ain't sharing nothing I got with them. I ain't going without to feed them. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had a kid, I would. But for me to sit down and willingly do that, I would never do that. But technically, if my girlfriend wasn't lying, I would have a 25, 26-year-old walking around right now. Thank God for the lies.
Okay. I don't want no children, child. I'm trying to get my damn teeth.
Children can be a handful. Children are a handful. Stephanie just had a baby. Y'all attack her. But little Jackson is so cute.
Okay, well, that's cute, honey. He can't come over here unless he know how to microwave.
Those 3 a.m. feedings, right.
Right. And you got to pull out your Smitty Smack, honey, and feed the baby.
Right. People bring their babies when they go to the movies. See, that's the problem. when you don't have kids and then people bring their kids, for people that don't have them, that becomes really like an attitude situation.
Yeah, he get real mad. We went out to this festival in the summertime, and all these people had these babies in strollers, and he was being so mean. I was like, Joseph,
Because
why
every
are you
time
so
I'm trying to
mad?
walk past, here come another carriage. I gotta move out of the way because they pushing this carriage down the street. I wanted to take all them carriages and throw them in the garbage. Carry your baby. You wanted to bring it, carry it. Move the carriage out of my way. I don't care if you bring your little baby, but why I got to deal with your carriage?
Ain't he too much, y'all?
I have a 4, 32, 27, 25, 15, and 2 grands, 11 and 5. Girl, I'm going to pray for you
Oh, my
tonight.
Lord, have mercy. How can you walk, girl?
The 27 and the 32, 27, and 25
Are
is
these
good.
foster kids?
The 4 and the 15-year-old, the 11 and the 5-year-old, The 32, 27, 25, you done with them. They grown. I mean, you
like
never
my
done with
sister.
your kids, but you more or less,
Yeah.
you ain't got to worry about, especially the 32-year-old.
You like my
But
sister
that
Kim.
4-year-old, 15-year-old, 5 and 11,
Yeah. You like my sister Kim. My sister Kim got 10 kids.
who I couldn't do it.
I don't know how y'all do it.
I
I don't
can
even know
do
how
it.
y'all do it with one child. Because their baby start crying. I be done took that baby and put it outside. As soon as the baby start crying, child, I be done put it outside.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he is cute. He'll be outside.
Look, Stephanie, put your baby
I
outside.
I love you to death, honey. But that baby start crying, I put it right outside, child. Put it right outside. Come get it. I do not play with kids. A kid can kill you. Did you know kids can kill you?
Kids have killed their parents.
Yeah, there's kids that go and find a gun, honey, and shoot you and blow your head off, or go in the kitchen and find a knife. Talking about, I had a dream, that I was gonna kill you, and they'll do it too.
And y'all better parent your kids and put the fear of God on them.
Yeah, child. I
Like
don't
my
play with
mother
kids.
used to do me. Once I got taller than her, she used to tell me in a minute, I'll stand in the chair and beat your ass. You can't. Stephanie said, you can't babysit for me.
Oh, H-E double hockey sticks. No.
She
girl.
got a baby.
Oh no, Miss.
What,
Sam.
Jackson, 3 months old now? 4 months old?
Oh no, Miss. Sam.
October, November, December, January. He's 3
No.
months old.
No, it's for you to keep it very bit middling with me, honey. From
So
a
Carlos,
distance.
when are you and Wesley adopting?
They adopting a kid?
The older ones are her. But Carlos say he love kids. So I want to know when him and Wesley get married, when they adopting a kid.
More power to you. My condolences.
The older ones are her biological kids. The 15-year-old is her adopted daughter.
Oh, okay.
And the 5-year-old is my
Girl,
granddaughter.
why you... bless your heart. Bless your heart, girl. Bless your heart. I couldn't do it. And believe me, don't get me wrong. I love kids. And kids love me. I had the cutest little great nephew. His name is Tyler. I love him. Don't I, Joseph? I love him to death, but he can't come here. I put him outside.
See, my niece is
I go and
gonna
visit
be-
him. I go and visit my great nieces and nephews. I go and visit them. They can't come here. Because if they come here, their parents don't know how to come back. You know how these young children are. They be like, Uncle Cree, that's my nickname. That's my nieces and nephews call me Uncle Cree. Uncle Cree, I need you to watch Thailand. Okay. How long you need for me to watch you? Only just for a couple of hours. A couple of hours is like 6 months. I don't play them games.
And I don't blame him, Carlos. My niece, my only niece, from my sister, is going to be 13 in March. I survived that young stage. My niece is very simple. I'll babysit her any day. She go in her room, be on her iPad. I just give her yell, Days, you hungry? You want Uncle Jojo to cook you something? No. When she was littler, when she was younger, she used to turn me. Days, you want something to eat? No. You sure you're not hungry? No. You want something to drink? No. Call my sister, or my sister call in 5 minutes, and then she get on the phone with me. Why are you letting her sit there and starve? I'm like, huh? I just asked if she wanted something to eat. Well, why did you listen to her? She doesn't want to bother you. She's sitting there hungry. Me and her had one old talk. If I ask you if you want food, don't get on the phone with your mama and tell her you're starving and I'm not feeding you. But I just asked you, did you want the food?
See, that's the bullshit right there. That's why I mess with kids. They always doing something they ain't got no damn business.
Jay Sean, I do watch The Housewives of Atlanta, but they are really
It's very
boring.
dry. It's very dry this season.
It's really, really boring.
All the reality shows are just dry this season. They just really, like, except for Black Ink.
Oh, you gonna make us the guard? I'll be the guard parent because I ain't got to deal with them all the time.
Here. They can't come here. They can't come here until graduation. They graduate from 8th grade, they can come. Yeah. They can't come here as a baby. I put them outside.
Oh, I did that. What? I put a little girl out of my mother's house. I did because she was really horrible. And I took her, and her mother was sitting right there. And Amber had to be about 5. 5 or 6. She might have even been 4.
And you put her outside?
I did because she was acting up, and I took her by the hand. And I said, come here, girl. Come here, boo-boo. And I took her, and I said, when you learn how to act, you could come back in that house. I closed the door and locked it. And they was like, if you don't open that door, you put that girl in the hallway. And we lived in the projects. And I put her little ass right in the hallway and locked the door. And she was standing right there laughing when I opened the door. Because her little ass was a terror.
Oh, have mercy. No, you didn't put the child out.
I put her out. I sure did.
I'll put the child out. I'll put you right outside and call your parents and tell them they sitting outside. They sitting outside. They'll be all right. They'll be all right till you get here. Just get in your car now and come and get them. They'll be all right. She get it. She's sitting outside with her little book bag and her little snack that you left here. She's sitting outside on the porch.
Actually, I need to do it for my Uber.
What?
He said, "Oh, we doing income taxes this week. I need to do it for my Uber ride."
Child, y'all ain't getting no income taxes no time soon, child. You might as well just go ahead and relax.
And Lala, you know what? That shows what type of person you are, as far as
you
being
got a good
person.
Yeah, you are a good person.
To foster kids, because having your own, I'm joking. Having your own kids is a blessing, but fostering kids, now that takes a lot of time.
You know what?
And patience. And it shows who you are as a person, because not many people are built for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have no hair. But you know what? You are. We need more people like that in this country. And you know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off? These damn celebrities. They go to Africa and they go to Afghanistan and Iran and shit to go and adopt kids. When it's kids here, right here in this country, that need homes, and they'll go to another country and adopt a damn child.
But it's because it's easier to do it in another country than it is here.
Well, go through the red tape. Go through the red tape.
To do it there than it is to do here.
So what? If you have to wait, then you have to wait. There's so many kids that go through the foster care system without a parent, and when they grow up, don't you know when they become 18, they're on their own.
I know.
They don't have no family or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it for somebody that wants to help to go through the ins and outs of being a foster parent if that's what they want to be. We need more I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't do it, child. And not at my age. If I was a little bit younger, I'm real talk. Now, I'm joking about putting a child outside and stuff like that. But if I'm 51 years old now, child, I ain't got no hair. I ain't got no goddamn teeth already. So, I can't do it. But I mean, if we need more people to adopt these kids, we really do. We really do. We need more people like Lala to adopt these kids. I commend you, Lala.
Jay Sean, your question is a really good question.
What's that?
Do you go by who's top and bottom in a relationship? Because that's a big thing in the LGBT community.
Child. We too old for that.
It is a big thing in the LGBT community, and that's why so many people are single.
Yep.
That's why so many people out here are single. That's why so many people out here are sad and miserable, and they don't have anybody to spend their lives.
I'll be right back.
Because they're so caught up in who's top and who's bottom, when in actuality, we're both men. So each and everything can be done by everybody. But I think it's because the stigma of being a bottom is that you're less than a man, which is absolutely stupid and dumb. But we don't. We don't. It was never an issue. 18 years ago, when we were younger, it played a role in our relationship. But now that Tramel is 51 and I'm 40, well, I'll be 48 in April, it doesn't play a role with us. Back before, yes, it did. Now, it's not an issue. It's nothing that plays a role in our marriage or in our relationship because it's just nothing that. See, I told him. Oh, this is a black one. It doesn't play a role in our relationship at all. It just doesn't. It's not something that's important. But that comes with maturity. That comes with age. People have preferences. People have what they like, but that should never play a role in your marriage or in your relationship. Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Nope, I'll be 48 in April. But yeah, that should never play a role in your marriage because at the end of the day, you should be able to please your husband in any way he wants to be pleased and vice versa. Your husband should be able to please you in any way you want to be pleased, whether that be top, bottom, or anything in between that's monogamous between the two of you. Now, if he comes up where he want to invite a third person in our relationship after I break his jaw,
that's not going to happen, right?
Then
that's not going to happen. I don't do that.
That won't happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But as far as like now I'm trying to get him interested in things that I like as far as leather.
That's not going to happen either.
But he ain't trying to be tied up and beat and things of that nature.
You ain't tying me up, child. We got tied up 300 years ago. Ain't putting no shackles on me.
Well, in actuality, most DL men are bottoms. Yeah. I mean, that's just.
I mean, what's the difference?
A bad name
what's the big thing?
Transgender or being interesting. You, and Tramel's question from his live the other night. I recorded myself getting it in with somebody. Ooh. You see, you made Carlos record himself.
You better stop. Y'all better stop doing that.
It better have been with Wesley.
It sure enough better have been.
Carlos. Or before you and Wesley.
Carlos, don't make me beat you.
Okay, Lala. I get it. Because you might have, I got to see which,
here's my phone.
I have two profiles, so you might have sent it to my other profile. But I'll send you one on, you sent it to my other profile because it didn't alert my phone. I have two profiles, so I'll send you a request to this profile. No, it was before Wesley years ago. Well, I agree, Carlos, because he don't believe I have a video out there of myself. And I do. And I know it's on the website.
You gonna make me beat you in the face.
I know it's on the website because the person posted it. But they asked me could they do it but my face ain't in it, so I could care less.
Oh, you have the hunter these days, huh?
I was, I was giving you something.
And I'm getting ready to give you something.
Did you get Lala's friend request? Or did she send it to your other one too? No, she sent it to your one that you're on.
Yeah.
Lala Bennett. I'm gonna send you one now from the profile that I'm normally mostly on. I'm gonna accept the other one too, but I'm hardly ever on that other one because that was my business professional profile. And this profile never used to be Joseph until I got married. So it had another name on it.
Yeah. But he changed his name to my last name.
No, and you kept calling me Joseph, B.E. So that's why I just changed my name because it was confusing everybody. Oh, is she friends with what you call it too?
Look, Papa.
Oh yeah, both the phone and the. Well, y'all. We are having fun.
But we got to sign off because our battery is going dead on our iPad.
Oh, child, spitting is the better answer. Because if you come to me, I'm going to tell you to spit. Because I ain't never been one to swallow. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah. No, child.
That's nasty.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I know ain't no shame in your game, Carlos.
Carlos.
But I better not see it floating on Tumblr.
Oh, Carlos.
Because I'm going to post it to Facebook.
Carlos. Don't play games. Don't play games, Carlos. Carlos, you're going to make me come and get you.
But, y'all, we have had fun. But
Yes.
unfortunately, the way we have the iPad, we can't have it plugged in. So it is about to die.
Yes.
So before we die on you guys, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Everybody that want a hat, like I said, if you want one, just inbox us. It's $20 plus the shipping. No, it's erased. It's $20 plus the shipping. Just inbox me or Tramel, and we will get it to you. And I'm glad you enjoyed Late Night Edition with the Kings.
Yes, and
I think we're gonna have to do this more often.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And
Because
guys,
we're tending to do this and not Q&A and coffee with the... Well, we've been doing the breakfast with the Kings.
But don't forget to hit that follow button, that like button, follow button on our page, the McRae Kingz Corner. Also, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at the McRae Kingz, and on YouTube at the McRae Kingz Corner. And we will be back with you very, very, very soon. It's been really, really real. We love you all. Thank you so much for the support. And we will see you very, very soon, okay?
So, on that note...
And with that being said...
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Kisses.
Peace.
Team McRae.
All day.
I can't hit the damn button.
I got it this time.